Good morning to you, Kristofer and
Lillian.
coming to you with another steep spiritual sustenance offering. Well, sort of. It's more of an invitation to participate in tonight's service. Today is Holy Thursday. We are in Holy Week. It's also known as Maundy Thursday. Maundy is the English word that comes from the Latin term mandatum, which means commandment, the Great Commandment. And it's the day that we remember how Jesus gathered his disciples around him for the Last Supper feast. It's when that sacred Holy Communion service was instituted. And it's also when Jesus washed the feet of his disciples. Did you know that Jesus washed his disciples' feet? He did. Why do you think he did that? Well, their feet were really dirty. They wore sandals and they didn't have cars. They drove or they didn't drive around, they walked around, so their feet were dirty. So Jesus washed their feet, but not everybody was happy with him doing that. In fact, Peter, his disciple, do you remember hearing about Peter? Yeah. So Peter didn't want him to wash his feet at all, but Jesus said, unless I wash your feet, you can have no part of me. Well, it's pretty weird during this time where we are practicing physical distancing to be in our home, and it's very hard during Holy Week to have that. So we're trying to figure out how to be together in creative ways. So we have sent out a bulletin that has a special at-home spiritual practice for you to enjoy with anyone that might be at your house. And a lot of the words will seem a lot like the communion service, but it's not a Eucharist. But it is a very sacred and special thing that you can do with people in your home. Now, we know a lot of our folks out there in the Steep community might live alone, and so if you'd like to call in, we're going to have a special mealtime offering at our house. And there's a Google Hangout Meet invitation that has a link where you can either log on or call in and participate. And we don't know exactly how that's going to look, but we're going to do that from our house using the bulletin, and we would invite anyone who wants to and it might be feeling lonely, just really struggling with isolation, to call in and be a part of that service. That'll be this evening at 5:30 p.m. So as we continue this Holy Week journey together, we're glad to be with you. Anything you want to tell them? Yeah. Nothing? Okay. Well, blessings to you in this Holy Week journey, and we hope to be with you this evening. And for those of you who are going to do this at home, we'll be praying for you. God's peace be with you.